we're back. It's John.
And Ed.
And sorry for the 2-month gap. We've had school and work and
Yeah, it's getting back into the flow of summer ending and
all the fun shenanigans.
having to go back to the job.
Okay, so in this video, we're gonna talk about recent things with Butterfly Labs and their ASIC mining. So they still have the jalapenos, and then I don't know what this is called. But they have the 50
Those are the
gigahash
singles.
singles. And
Yeah, those are the single 5060, and those are the mini rigs.
Okay. But these are still here, but they've also added graphic card ASIC miner things, which this one's 600 gigahash, and this one's 500 gigahash, but there's a huge price difference, which there has to be some sort of drawback to that.
Well, I would assume none of those are even shipping yet, so that might be the drawback.
They're pre-ordering. And then there's 300 gigahash Bitcoin mining card, just like this one, only less, and still pretty good price. And then there is the mining by the gigahash, which is pretty much you rent $10.83 every month, depending on how much gigahashes you want. But this is only pre-ordering, so yeah, you can go from 1 gigahash up to 100 terahashes, I would assume. And is there anything you want to include about?
Well, like we said in previous videos, they are keeping up with their commitments. They are constantly shipping out orders, but they are still quite a bit behind. As of right now, the recording of this video, the jalapenos, they've shipped up to orders received by April 5th. The single 30s, which they don't seem to sell on the site anymore, are up to March 13th. The single 60s, which is the one that says 50, it's 50 to 60, are up to March 28th orders, and the mini rigs are up to March, I believe, 28th as well. So they are getting them out there. It's still about 4 months behind.
So the singles, he didn't know about. I know about them. They were supposed to be tiny little ones that just didn't do as much, and then they ended up having to do the jalapeno because of power issues, not being able to get what they wanted out of it.
Well, no, they have the single 2530, which were like half of the 56.
So then I'm thinking of something else. Anyways, moving on to Mt. Gox. Now the last video we made, the price per bitcoins was not even 100. Like every now and then it break 100. But since ASIC has become popular, it's about 205 high and 190 low for the past 2-3 days. Anything you want to include on the price of bitcoins being up?
It's just like any Bitcoin or any crypto coin currency. It could go down again, but it's pretty much been a steady climb since we did our last video. It's just, it goes up, it comes down a little bit, but the trend is pretty much always up. So it's still something viable to get into if you want to make some money on Bitcoins.
But also speaking about cryptocurrencies, let me pull up the CoinWars tab, and the most common, I want to say, trend in most cryptocurrencies is they're going down, except for the couple where this one's going up, this one's still like it is. But a lot of them are going down. Some of them are staying steady, like this one. Some of them are going up slightly. Kruger Coin is pretty much in the same condition it was last time.
And we have a whole bunch of them, so if they ever do break the market, we're set.
Bitcoin is going up. It, like my dad said, it's been a steady increase. Hasn't gone down too much. It is a lot. The difficulty has increased.
Well, anytime you have more and more people adding gigahashes to it, the difficulty increases. So, like we said previously, if you want to stay in the game, you're going to have to keep adding hardware, which is what we did.
So there's going to be a little clip video coming up soon, and it's pretty much I got 5 Blockruptor version 3s in the mail today. And today is the 23rd of October, if you were wondering. And pretty much I only had room for 3, so my dad's using 2. But the reason it took us so long is because he hasn't been mining with the original version 2 we got, because he's been modifying it to try to get up to a gigahash out of it.
I'm trying to get upwards of 500 mega hashes or more. If I can get up to a gigahash, I'm gonna try. It's a hack on it. There's other people doing it as well. People have gotten more power out of it. It does run a little more speed, but you have to worry about cooling issues. And you'll see in the video that I have it hooked up to a CPU fan that's pretty chunky, and it keeps it cold. I mean, it doesn't get anywhere near warm.
So that's pretty much it for now. There hasn't been too much news, but
I mean, there are other companies. There was a couple of I can't remember the name of the one we saw on eBay the other day.
I don't know, but there's more popping up ever
Yeah,
since
there's
ASIC's been popular.
you know, people are coming out with new ASIC miners.
I'll try to get it.
Currently, it was the cheapest still for us to buy the Bitcoin. What are these? The block eruptors. Because they were still considered the cheapest per dollar to get it. But there's other ones out there where basically it would have been the equivalent in speed of 4 of these, but in 1 chip. But it would have cost us the same. Actually, it would have cost us more to get it than the way we did it. So, I mean, it all depends on how you want to do it. He could afford to get 5 of these right now, and when he gets a hub, he'll get the 2 that are in my system. And as soon as I get some time and money left over, I'm going to order myself a set of 5 and a hub, and we'll be up and running at least to the point where we're getting a little bit of an income a month from it. So here he is, showing you some other stuff.
So there's been a recent pop-up that I noticed today in the Bitcoin mining world. I don't know if this uses ASIC. It probably does, but it's KNC miner. They're still pretty expensive, but it's 550 gigahashes on the Jupiter, and it's for November shipping, so that's next month, I believe. And this is 275 plus, and it's the Saturn. So if you want to keep talking about what you're talking, I will pull up something else.
Yeah, but basically, if you still, it hasn't gotten out of reach for newcomers yet with the ASICs. If you still have time, as you can see, we didn't get into it the way we were hoping to, but a lot of that was because of time constraints. We had a lot going on, getting back to school for him, me getting back to work. So, we had to put this on the back burner for a little while, and here it is 2 months later, and
We're still alive.
we're still able to get into it. So, I mean, if you haven't gotten into it yet and you want to, you can still do it. You better
might
get
wanna
in there soon, though, because with the price climbing as high as it is, you're going to run out of time.
So what I'm showing you here is the Block Eruptor Blade, which is another ASIC miner, and it's 10 gigahashes, and they're $338 on Amazon. But what I want to show you is on eBay. Keep talking.
For the block eruptors, he got 5 of them, which gets it up to like 1. I don't remember, 1.7 or 1.6
I think it was
gigahashes.
1.6.
I think it's about 1.6 yet, and it's probably closer to 1.7. It's like 1.6 something, but he got it into it for $70 or $65. What was it? 70
Well, it
bucks.
was like 67.
Yeah, but he got 5 of them, and that got him 1 point something gigahashes. So even if you can't afford to jump in with one of the ones that's a few $1,000s, you can still get into it with the block eruptors. Here they are here, and
They have come down
quite a bit.
significantly. And they're also in version 3.
Actually, they're in version 4.
They're in version 4, I lied. But as you can see, you can get cool colors, you can get gray like mine.
Black, blue. I had a red
Gold.
one, which, like you'll see, it doesn't really have the heatsink on it anymore because I have a big one plastered to it.
Actually, they remember the unboxing.
Yeah, from the unboxing.
And we'll just end on this page and transition into the video, unless you want to
No,
anything
that's
more?
we'll try and get some more videos up here because now that we're able to have some time and money to get back into it, we'll keep you updated on new trends going on and new products coming out, and we'll keep up with you. But here's a short video showing you the Blockoruptors that came in and the modded Blockoruptor that we have.
Just a heads up, we won't be uploading videos every day. We'll try to do like 2 a week maybe, but with school and his work, we get lots of stuff to do and we're quite busy a lot. So thank you for watching. Enjoy the video from my phone. Best quality ever.
See you next time.
Bye. Hey guys, we got 5 new Bitcoin miners, as you can see here. They're the version 3 Blockoruptors opposed to the version 2, which we'll get to later. But 3 are going in my system, well, are already in my system, and then 2 are going to my dad's system because I don't have enough room to safely run them. And then this one,
That's the original one that we got, the version 2. It's currently in modification to see if we can get more power and speed out of it.
it's got a computer, CPU fan, and stuff.
Well, this thing can run cooler than anything, but
And
that's not seeming to be the problem.